October 1931. Harlem nights were cold and electric. The numbers game was money, big money, and Dutch Schultz wanted it all. The white mobster from the Bronx had already muscled most of the city. Now he wanted Harlem. He wanted Bumpy Johnson out of the way. Schultz called the meeting in a smoky back room on the west side. 12 men sat around a scarred table, all killers, all loyal, all white. No questions, no mercy. Schultz leaned forward, cigar glowing, voice low, rough. Johnson's young, smart, black, thinks Harlem belongs to him. Tonight we end that, 12 of you, one job. Go in hard, go in fast. Bring me his head. The men nodded, no hesitation. They loaded up, shotguns, revolvers, Tommy guns, 2 cars, black, no plates. They rolled into Harlem at 11:45 p.m. Bumpy Johnson was at the Red Rooster, corner table, fedora low, suit sharp. Mamie across from him, young then, beautiful, laughing soft. A few runners at the bar, no big crew, no suspicion. The door crashed open at 12:03 a.m. 12 men poured in, guns up, shouts. Down! Everybody down! Patrons screamed. Tables flipped. Glass shattered. Bumpy stood slow, hands visible. No panic. The lead shooter, big man, scarred face, pointed a Tommy gun at Bumpy's chest. Dutch says hello. Bumpy looked at him, calm, almost amused. You sure about this? The shooter laughed. 12 on 1. Yeah, I'm sure. Bumpy smiled small. Then let's see. He raised one hand slow, snapped his fingers once. The lights went out. Darkness swallowed the room. Then the shooting started, but not from the 12, from everywhere. Behind the bar, from the kitchen door, from the back hallway, from the stairs. Bumpy's people, hidden, waiting, loyal, opened fire. Shotguns roared, revolvers cracked, Tommy guns rattled. The 12 never had a chance. Screams, blood, bodies dropping fast. Mamie stayed low behind the table. Bumpy never moved from his spot, just watched. In less than 90 seconds, it was over. 11 men lay dead or dying, smoke thick, blood on the floor. Only one walked out. The scarred shooter, shot in the leg, gun gone, hands up, bleeding, terrified. Bumpy stepped forward. Fedora still perfect, suit untouched. He looked down at the man. You got a message for Dutch? The shooter nodded fast, voice shaking. He said to bring your head. Bumpy crouched, met his eyes. Tell him this. He leaned closer, whispered, next time, send more men. Bumpy stood, nodded to his people. Patch him up, drive him to the Bronx, drop him outside Schultz's place alive. They dragged the man out. Bumpy turned to Mamie, helped her up. You okay? She nodded, eyes wide but strong. Bumpy looked around the ruined club. Blood, bodies, broken glass. Then he spoke to the room. Quiet, carried. Tonight was a message. Dutch Schultz thinks Harlem is his. He's wrong. Clean this up. No police, no witnesses, no trace. They nodded. Bumpy walked out into the night, Mamie beside him. The message was delivered. One man walked out, and he carried words that would haunt Dutch Schultz for the rest of his short life. Because when you send 12 men to kill Bumpy Johnson, only one walks out, and he brings back the truth. Harlem belonged to Bumpy, and Dutch was about to learn that the hard way. October 14th, 1931, 9 a.m. Harlem. The Red Rooster still smelled of gunpowder and blood. Bodies gone, floor scrubbed, glass replaced, no police report, no headlines, just whispers. Bumpy sat at his usual table, fedora low, suit fresh, Mamie beside him. She hadn't said much since the night before, just watched him. Illinois Gordon walked in, face serious. Boss, Dutch knows. The one survivor made it back, told Dutch exactly what you said. Bumpy sipped coffee. What did he say? Illinois. Survivor told him next time, send more men. Bumpy smiled small. Mamie looked at him. You think he'll send more? Bumpy. He'll send everything. Dutch don't lose face. He'll come hard, soon. Illinois. Schultz's men are moving. More guns, more cars. Bumpy stood. Then we push back. Call the crew, all of them. That afternoon, Bumpy met with Madame Stephanie St. Clair, the queen of numbers. She sat in her office, elegant, eyes sharp. Bumpy, they came for you. He nodded. 12 men. 11 didn't leave. Madam smiled thin. Good, but Dutch won't stop. He's greedy. Thinks Harlem is his playground. Bumpy. Then we make it expensive, Madame. My runners are ready. We lock down the blocks. No one pays Schultz. Bumpy. And if they push, Madame, we push harder. They shook on it. Evening, meeting at a safe house on 138th, crowded, men standing, no chairs, tension thick. Bumpy stood at the front, no notes, no speech. Last night, Dutch sent 12 men to kill me. 11 died, 1 walked out. He carried a message. Next time, send more men. The room laughed low, angry, proud. Bumpy continued. Dutch wants Harlem, our money, our streets, our lives. He thinks because he's white and rich, he can take it. He paused, looked at every face. He thinks wrong. He stepped forward, voice low, carried. Tonight we fight back, quiet, smart, no big wars yet. Hit their runners, hit their collectors, hit their spots, make it cost, make it hurt. Show them Harlem ain't for sale. Men nodded, fists clenched. Bumpy raised a hand. One rule, no innocents, no women, no kids. We protect Harlem, we don't become them. More nods. Bumpy ended it. Go, spread the word. Dutch wants a war, he'll get one. Men filed out, quiet, determined. Bumpy stayed last. Mamie waited at the door. She asked soft, "You're ready?" Bumpy looked at her, eyes steady. "I'm ready." He took her hand, walked out into the night. Dutch Schultz had sent 12 men. Only 1 walked out. Now Harlem was sending a message back, and the war had just begun. October 16th, 1931, Day 3. Harlem nights grew colder. The streets felt alive with eyes. Schultz's men were moving, pushing, testing. Bumpy didn't wait. He sat in the back room of the Red Rooster. Maps on the table, numbers spots circled, runners listed, collectors marked. Illinois Gordon stood beside him. Schultz sent 3 crews today, small, 1 to 125th, 1 to 135th, 1 to the east side. They're leaning on our runners, threatening. No guns yet, just words. Bumpy looked up. Words are free. Make them cost. Illinois nodded. Orders? Bumpy tapped the map. Hit back quiet. Tonight, 3 spots, 3 messages. No killing, just pain. Make them bleed. Make them run. Illinois smiled thin. Done. That night, 3 Schultz collectors got jumped, 1 on 125th, beaten bad, wallet taken, numbers receipts burned, 1 on 135th, broken fingers, told to tell Dutch, Harlem ain't open, 1 on the east side, left in an alley, face smashed, message carved in his coat. Next time, send more men. All 3 crawled back to Schultz's territory, bleeding, broken, terrified. By morning, Schultz knew. He slammed his fist on the table in his Bronx office. Face red, cigar snapped in half. They hit us in 3 places in one night? His lieutenant Fat Mo nodded. 3 of our best collectors, beaten, robbed, messages left. All the same, next time, send more men. Schultz stared at the wall, then laughed, cold, angry. That little Nen thinks he's smart, thinks Harlem's his. Fine, we go bigger. He leaned forward. Call the boys, 20 more, armed heavy. Tomorrow night, we take the main spots, burn them if we have to. Bring me Johnson alive. I want to see his face when I end him. Mo nodded, left fast. Back in Harlem, Bumpy got the report, Illinois smiling. Schultz's men are hurting, words out, our runners are standing tall. Bumpy nodded. Good, but he's not done. He stood, walked to the window, looked out at the street. Tomorrow night, he'll come hard, 20 men, maybe more. Mamie walked in, heard the last part. She asked, quiet, "You ready?" Bumpy turned, looked at her, eyes steady. "I'm ready." He pulled her close, held her. Schultz thinks he can take Harlem, thinks he can take me. He's wrong. Mamie looked up, and if he sends 20? Bumpy smiled small. Then 20 walk in, and 1 walks out. He kissed her forehead. Same message. Day 3 ended. Harlem waited. The war was on. Schultz was coming. But Bumpy was ready. Because when Dutch Schultz sends men to take Harlem, Harlem sends them back broken. and the king counts the days until only one walks out again. October 17th, 1931, day 4. Harlem nights turned mean. Schultz's retaliation came fast and ugly. No subtlety, no warnings. 3 of Bumpy's number spots got hit, one on 125th. Windows smashed, collectors dragged out, beaten bloody, receipts burned, sign left on the door. Dutch owns this now, another on 135th. Same story. 2 runners shot in the legs, left bleeding on the sidewalk. Message carved into the wall. Johnson's next. The 3rd on the east side. Firebombed. Flames lit the block. People screamed. Cops arrived late, laughed, did nothing. Word reached Bumpy by midnight. He was in the safe house on 138th. Maps spread. Crew waiting. Illinois walked in, face grim. 3 spots down. 5 men hurt bad. 2 may not walk again. Schultz's men bragged. Said Dutch sends his regards. Ooh. Bumpy looked at the map, marked the 3 spots. Red X. He spoke calm. Day 4. He's bleeding us. Trying to scare the runners. Break the game. He stood, looked at his men, voice low, carried. They want war. We give them war. But smart. No big shootouts. No streets full of bodies. Hit them where it hurts. Their money. Their pride. Their men. He pointed to the map. Tomorrow night, 4 teams. Schultz's collectors on the west side. His bookies in the Bronx. His trucks moving cash. Take the money. Break the men. Leave them alive. Leave them talking. One lieutenant asked. No killing? Bumpy shook his head. Not yet. Killing brings heat. Heat brings more cops. We want them scared. We want them running. We want Dutch to feel it in his pocket first. Men nodded, eyes hard. Bumpy continued. Rule stays. No innocents, no women, no kids. We protect Harlem. We don't destroy it. He looked at Illinois. Spread the word. Every runner, every collector, every spot. No one pays Schultz. No one talks to his men. Anyone who does answers to me. Illinois left fast. Mamie waited in the next room. Heard everything. She stepped in, eyes worried. You sure about this? Bumpy looked at her. Schultz thinks he can burn Harlem. Thinks I'll fold. He doesn't know Harlem. Mamie touched his face. And you? Bumpy pulled her close. I'm ready for whatever comes. They stood quiet. Harlem outside hummed, angry, waiting. That night, Bumpy's teams moved, quiet, fast. One Schultz collector jumped on the west side. Wallet taken, fingers broken, left crying in the gutter. Another in the Bronx. Bookie office raided, cash gone, man beaten, told to tell Dutch. Harlem sends regards. A truck carrying Schultz's weekly take from uptown. Stopped. Driver pulled out. Beaten. Truck burned. Money gone. By dawn, Schultz's men limped back. Bleeding. Broke. Scared. Schultz got the report. Smashed his desk. Face purple. They hit us again. In 4 places. In one night. Fat Mo nodded. They're organized. No names. No faces. But the message is clear. Harlem sends regards. Schultz stared at the wall. Then smiled. Cold. Deadly. Fine. They want to play. We go all in. 30 men. Heavy guns. Tomorrow night, we take the main numbers bank, the one on 135th. Burn it. Kill anyone inside. Bring me Johnson. Alive. I want him to watch Harlem burn. Mo left. Bumpy got the word by morning. Illinois smiling grim. Schultz is sending 30. Tomorrow night, main bank on 135th, full assault. Bumpy looked at the map, marked the bank. Red circle. He spoke quiet. Day 4 done, 3 left. He's coming hard. We meet him harder. Harlem waited. The war was here, and the king was ready. October 18th, 1931. Day 5. Harlem felt like it was holding its breath. The streets were quieter than usual. Runners moved careful. Collectors watched corners. Everyone knew Schultz was coming tonight. 30 men, heavy guns, main numbers bank on 135th, full assault. Bumpy stood in the safe house basement. Maps on the wall, red circles around the bank, blue lines for Schultz's routes, green dots for Bumpy's people. Illinois, Gordon stood beside him, face calm, ready. Update, Bumpy said. Illinois pointed to the map. Schultz's crew left the Bronx at dusk. 3 cars, 2 trucks, armed heavy, Tommy guns, shotguns, revolvers. They're rolling slow, watching for tails. ETA at the bank, 11 p.m. Bumpy nodded. Our people, Illinois. 20 inside the bank, hidden, armed, back exits covered, roofmen with rifles, street lookouts, no one in uniform, no big crowd, quiet, they won't see us coming. Bumpy looked at the map, tapped the bank. Schultz wants to burn it, kill everyone inside, take me alive. He wants to watch Harlem burn. Illinois smiled thin. He won't. Bumpy turned, looked at his men, voice low, carried. Tonight is the night. Schultz sends 30. We send Harlem. No mercy for mercy's sake. No prisoners, no survivors. They came to kill us. We end them. He paused, looked at each face. One rule stays. No innocents, no women, no kids. Anyone in the bank tonight is Schultz's. Anyone on the street is ours. Men nodded, eyes hard. Bumpy continued. Mamie's safe, house locked, guards on every corner. She knows, she understands. He looked at Illinois. You lead the roof team. Snipers, pick them off as they approach. Illinois, done. Bumpy pointed to 2 lieutenants. You 2 inside, front door. When they breach, open fire, no hesitation. They nodded. Bumpy stepped back. Day 5 done. Tonight we end this. He walked to the stairs, paused. Remember, this ain't just for me. This is for Harlem. For every runner they threatened. For every spot they burned. For little Mal. For every black face they think they can break. The room went still. Bumpy looked at them, voice quiet, final. Bring them to me, all of them, alive or dead, but mostly dead. Men moved, silent, fast. Bumpy walked upstairs. Mamie waited in the hallway. She took his hand. You sure? Bumpy looked at her, eyes steady. I'm sure. She kissed him, soft, long. Come back to me. Bumpy smiled small. I always do. He stepped out into the night. Harlem waited. Schultz's cars rolled closer. 30 men, heavy guns, full assault. But Bumpy was ready. The trap was set. And tonight, only one side would walk away. October 20th, 1931, day 7. Harlem held its breath. The streets were empty after dark. No kids playing, no music spilling from windows, just silence, waiting. Schultz's convoy rolled in at 10:45 p.m. 3 black cars, 2 trucks, 30 men, heavy guns, Tommy guns out windows, faces hard, eyes hungry. They pulled up to the main numbers bank on 135th, brick building, lights off, door locked, looked empty. Schultz's lead man, big, scarred, kicked the door. It opened easy. Too easy. They poured in, guns up, shouting. Clear it, burn it, find Johnson. The first shot came from the roof. Rifle crack, lead man dropped, head shot. Then the dark exploded from every window, from the alley, from the rooftops, from inside the bank. Bumpy's men, 40 strong, opened fire. Shotguns roared, revolvers cracked, Tommy guns rattled. Schultz's crew never had a chance. Men screamed, bodies dropped, blood sprayed walls, trucks burned outside. In less than 3 minutes, it was over. 29 men dead, cars smoking, guns scattered. Only one walked out, the scarred lead man, shot in the arm, leg dragging, hands up, bleeding, terrified. Bumpy stepped from the shadows, fedora low, suit untouched, gun in hand, but not raised. He looked at the man, calm, almost bored. You got a message for Dutch? The man nodded fast, voice shaking. He said to bring you alive, to watch Harlem burn. Bumpy crouched, met his eyes. Tell him this. He leaned closer, whispered, Harlem's still mine. Next time, don't send anyone. The man stared. Bumpy stood, nodded to Illinois. Patch him, drive him to the Bronx, drop him outside Schultz's door, alive. They dragged the man away. Bumpy looked at the burning trucks, at the bodies, at his men. No cheers, no celebration, just quiet. He spoke low. Clean it up. No trace, no police, no witnesses. Men moved, silent, efficient. Bumpy walked home. Mamie waited on the porch, eyes wide but strong. He stepped up. She hugged him tight. You okay? She whispered. Bumpy held her. I'm okay. She looked up. It's over? Bumpy stared at the city lights. For now. He kissed her forehead. Schultz got his answer. Harlem stays Harlem. They went inside. Door closed. The next morning, Schultz got the survivor. Bloody, broken, terrified. The man told him everything. 30 went in, 1 came out. The message, Harlem's still mine. Next time, don't send anyone. Schultz stared at the wall, face pale. He never pushed Harlem again. Not like that. The war ended. Not with headlines, not with arrests, with silence. Harlem whispered the story for decades, not as a massacre, as a lesson. When Dutch Schultz sent 30 men to kill Bumpy Johnson, only 1 walked out. And he carried words that ended the war, because when you come for the king in Harlem, you don't just lose, you learn. Harlem belonged to Bumpy, and Dutch Schultz learned that the hard way, till the wheels fell off.